Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be doing a get ready with me using my Shop My Stash makeup. So if you guys watched my last upload, I did go ahead and pick out a bunch of purple, beautiful makeup vibes. The product that kind of inspired me to pick out purple makeup is the Glamlite Hersheys palette, which I do have on the eyes today. And I also did pick out a bunch of beautiful other purpley fantasy kind of products. So if you want to see my thoughts on all these products, how it went on, the journey that it took to get here, just keep on watching. We're just gonna get started. I'm gonna go ahead and take the LA Colors lip gloss in Mixed Berries. This one is from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that on the lips just to give me a little bit of hydration before everything else goes on. I do have a mini fan facing me, girl, because it's already super hot. So we're not doing that today. We're not doing sweaty makeup. So I have a little fan, so if you guys hear a little bit of disruption, I won't use it again, but I need it right now. So if you guys watched my last video picking out my makeup, you guys know I chose the Slim Brow from AOA Studio, as well as the Eye Method product as well from Temu. So I'm gonna go ahead and line the brows with this product first. Next, taking the Eye Method, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in any sparse areas of the brow. So I did go ahead and wash all my eye brushes, face brushes that were dirty yesterday. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted that. And only using my SHEGLAM soap and a AOA Studio soap. It took like an hour, girl. It was crazy, but I finished it. So a lot of my brushes are a little like wonky right now because these are just brushes I don't really reach for a whole lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush here and also my ANGEALA, girl, there I am again. Going back to ANGEALA Age Rewind concealer from Temu. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of tap it onto this product so I can get some concealer on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this to clean up the brows. I'm also just gonna take that right on the lid because I am gonna use it to prime the lid as well. Taking a Temu sponge, not sure if I'm gonna like it or not, but we're just gonna go ahead and use it today. And it's just one of their pink sponges that I purchased recently. All right, so as you guys know, we have two different palettes. We have this one from Glamlite, which is one of their Kisses palette. This one here is in Special Dark, which is just a bunch of purpley beautiful shades. Then we also have the Profusion Ethereal palette, which is also so beautiful. Love the colors in here. Love this palette. It's so beautiful, and I love the shimmer shades in here. Stunning. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to take a mixture of both palettes to create a look, because this one definitely has like more periwinkle kind of shades, and I do want to go for something obviously purple, so it would be easier to stick with just this, but we'll see. I'm going to see if I mix, if not we don't, but this one is also in the running and it's stunning. All right, so I'm going to start off with this shade here, which is just our light purple in the palette, the Glamlite palette, and I'm just going to start throwing that in the crease area. Thankfully this has a mirror, which is so convenient. Look at that shade. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the next darkest purple shade in here. Honestly don't know what kind of look I'm going for, but we're just gonna trust the process. I'm just gonna throw that onto the crease as well, just over top that last color. I'm telling you, Glamlite and their formula is 10 out of 10. Really good, really easy to blend, and they're just so pigmented as well. Even for like purple shades. I'm just kind of blending that out here in the outer corner. This part can be boring, but basically you're just taking the light shade and blending out the edges. Boring but essential. An even smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead and go into, oh, there's like two dark shades in here. I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I think that's just a dark purple, and I'm kind of going to use that as a liner vibe, just keeping it kind of low. Trust the process. We are gonna clean this up later. I'm gonna go back to that purple and kind of start blending that dark shade out. Kind of want to take one of the shimmer shades in the palette. I think I'm just going to go for the lightest one, and I'm just going to lightly tap that on the lid, just kind of all over. Not really in any particular area, just kind of gathering it on the lid. All right, so I do have two liquid liners. I have my Artista liquid liner in purple, as well as this Le Mercier liner. I think I'm gonna go in with this one today. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take my e.l.f. Big Mood mascara, and I'm just gonna go ahead and coat the lashes in this. You guys know this is definitely a long time favorite. Love this mascara, so good. So as you guys know, I went ahead and picked out two different primers. The first one is from Temu, and as you guys know, this one is almost out of here. I might even finish it today, maybe in a couple more uses. And we also have the Malibu Glitz smoothing primer from the Shamise website. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this primer. I'm gonna go ahead and take just the Caviar primer first, just to hydrate my skin a little bit. And again, I did wash my brushes, so I don't have my primer brush. I'm also taking this one, as I mentioned, and I am going to take this on like the inner portions of the face, just to give me that like smoothing, blurring effect in those areas, just that T-zone area. And again, just blending that right into the skin. Super quick and easy priming day. For foundation, we're gonna go ahead and take the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. You guys know this is also another favorite. I picked out a lot of favorite kind of products today, girl. But this one here is in the shade Natural Buff. Love this formula. I think I'm gonna try to blend it in with a brush today. This one here from e.l.f. and this is their ultimate blending brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some on directly onto the brush, and I'm just gonna see if I can tap that right in. I never use a brush, but I'm like, girl, let's just try it today. I just blend it in later with a sponge over top, just to kind of mesh it in more. But oh my god, a little bit goes a long way, girl. All right, so I did go ahead and pick out two of the Venetian Romance products from Shamise. This first one is their cream bronzer in the shade Canal, which I have used once before. So let's see my thoughts now. But I'm just going to take one of my AOA Studio brushes. This is their high definition brush in F7. And I'm just going to dip into the bronzer and just start tapping that in. It's really intense from what I remember. So, oh, now I have to match the other side. This is the moment where a sponge comes in handy so much, because you see it's just like blends it in perfectly. And I'm just going to take the excess onto the sides of the forehead as well. Like I said, I also did pick out the blush. This one here is in the shade Duchess, and it's the most beautiful purpley vibe. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my brush and just start tapping that right in. Again, extremely pigmented. Why? You cannot go ham with these products, girl. Oh my god. I'm like unintentionally trying that trend where people are putting blush and concealer. Oh my goodness. Definitely not planned, girl. So that just like covered up my bronzer that I used. So I'm just gonna tap a little more on. Whoa, girl, we're not gonna talk about it. We're not. Next, taking the Profusion highlight. I'm just going to take it right onto the skin. And this one here is in the shade Blossom. I did pick this up at the Walmart. So good. Don't let me down. SHEGLAM brush. Just going to tap that in. That liquid blush has me shook right now. I'm still in shock. All right, so I just went ahead and applied my lashes. So next I'm gonna go ahead and take the ANGEALA Age Rewind Eraser Concealer that I used earlier, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that right under the eyes. My sponge, my handy dandy sponge, and I'm just gonna blend that in, and it blends out so easily. Let me show you guys on this side. Girl, oh my goodness. That was so easy to blend in. Girl, what is this? Why is everything going wrong? All right, so as you guys know, I did pick out two different powders. I have my SHEGLAM powder, and I also have my Beauty Creations, which I am going to set the rest of the face with. But for the under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take the Velvet Veil Oil Control Powder in the shade Warm Sand. You guys know this is a definite favorite as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here on the under eyes. Just taking my little poof, setting that down. Also just taking that on the T-zone area. So good. I love this powder. Next, taking some of the Beauty Creations powder, I'm just gonna go ahead and set the face with this one. So as you guys know, I did pick out a couple of face palettes from my Shop My Stash, but I also do have some single products which I want to use a little more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip out on these two. So I am gonna skip out on the like extra kind of products, which is just a glitter from Italy Deluxe and this City Color liquid pigment. We're gonna go ahead and take the Beauty Creations Perfecting Bronzer in matte. This one here is in the shade Down to Earth. You guys saw this if you guys watched my Beauty Creations haul video. I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush from my Studio in F21. I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up the outer perimeters of the face with this product. I'm also gonna go ahead and take this Beauty Creations Press Blush in the shade Vibin with You. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blush up the cheeks with this color. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take the SHEGLAM Moonside Highlight, and I'm gonna take that right on the face and also in the inner corner. Such a beautiful color. So I'm just going to take that right on the inner corner. I did go ahead and take just a little bit of the Ion Cosmetics eyeliner in purple right on the under eyes. Also just taking a mixture of the darkest purples right here, and I'm just going to throw it right on the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take the mascara right on the lower lashes as well. Taking my Brownmination product from Be Bella. I swear the universe does not want me to film. It's like everything's going wrong. Noises everywhere. If you guys film, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just sometimes the universe is like, girl, you want to film? So I'm just taking that Brownmination product onto the brows just to set them down. Completely forgot I also had this City Color product, but let's just do lips. All right, so if you guys watch my last video, you guys know I picked out two different lip liners. We have a dark one. I think this is the lightest one. Let me see which one I want to go for. There is one of them there. And then we have like a raspberry kind of shade. For today, I think I'm going to take the lightest one and just start lining the lips with this. We have three lip products. We have the SHEGLAM lipstick in the shade Don't Hesitate. We have the Studio Wonder matte lipstick in the shade Tease. And also the L'Oreal liquid lipstick. I think... Let's see how this one looks from Studio. I never use this color. Ooh, it honestly looks really nice. It's like a cool toned purple, but with the warmness of the lip liner. It looks really nice. We have different lip glosses. I think I'm just gonna go in with an oldie but goodie, the Studio Candy Pop lip gloss in the shade Bubble. And I'm just gonna tap that right onto the lips. It's like the most beautiful ombre looking gloss, but it just comes off looking normal vibes on the lips, but it's still like an iridescent kind of gloss. Lastly, to set everything down, I'm going to go ahead and take the Milk Hydro Grip Set Refresh Spray. And this one's almost out of here, girl. I literally use it all the time, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this to spray the face. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think everything looks amazing. I am looking very glowy vibes, but I think everything came together really nicely. Let me know your thoughts on everything down below. Are you a fan of purple eyeshadow? I literally love how this look came out, and the lips honestly look amazing as well. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.